Hey guys, good morning. So what is up? My name is Jeff and welcome back to Imagination Tech. So right now I'm stuck in traffic. So right now I'm stuck in traffic just waiting for the light to turn green. And I thought I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, this is going to be a very short video, but I wanted to talk to you a little about charging. Particularly if you have a balanced charger, you probably know that you need a separate power supply. Usually it's an XT60 plug that plugs into your charger, but you need to have a separate 12 volt or 18 volt power supply or something like that. So yeah, the problem I've had, or at least in my particular situation, is that sometimes when I'm on the go, there's no outlet that's usually available. And one of the recommendations was that you can actually use your car battery, or any car battery for that matter. It doesn't have to be plugged into your car, but yeah, you can just use some gear clips or something and hook your charger directly up to your battery, because that battery is around 12 volts or something. A little bit over that when it's fully charged, of course. But yeah, that is a power supply that's ready and available wherever you are. But when you're traveling, sometimes you're moving from place to place, and you can't really leave your charger inside the hood, because that would be disastrous for it's a red light again. So you can't really leave that in your hood, because that would be disastrous for both the car and your charger and also your LiPos. So there is another way, which is the cigarette lighter plug on your car is usually 12 volts, and usually that means that's a readily available power supply for you. Unfortunately, there's not usually a lot of cigarette lighter plugs that has an XT60 plug available in the market at all, I think. So what I did is I just made one. So it really, you have to check depending on which car you have, but usually the center contact is positive and the outer ones are negative. So maybe I'll show you some pictures and some videos of what I've done. But yeah, that cigarette lighter plug, it has a 10 amp fuse. So at the very least, I'm thinking that I can get up to 8 amps for that. And 8 amps is good for, even for charging 4, 5, maybe even 6 4S 1300 LiPos, So and I usually just need to charge 3 or 4 LiPos on the go. And if you have tiny whoop batteries, then you're gonna probably need a lot less than that, maybe up to 1.2 amps, 1.6 amps, or if you are charging six lithium high voltage batteries, then so. But if you're charging just like 5 or 6 high voltage LiPos for your 1S LiPos for your tiny whoops, then you probably just need a maximum of, like, I don't know, what is that, 2 amps, 2.5 amps. So that's really not a lot, and that's something that your cigarette lighter plug can accommodate very easily. So let me just show you right now the build that I did. All right. So I started off with a regular USB car charger like this one, and I didn't want to completely destroy it, so I just drilled 2 holes on the front for the XT60 wires. So the center point of a USB charger is positive and the sides are ground. So I just looked for the existing pads on the 5 volt step down converter and soldered directly to that. After fitting in the wires and closing it up, I now just needed to test this out. It goes below 12 volts when the engine's off, but turned on, I could get 2.4 amps reliably. But beyond that, it's just the voltage sags too much. But it's perfect if you're just charging some 1S packs for your tiny wheel. So that is it for the cigarette plug car charger. Now, of course, you won't be able to pull out so many amps from your cigarette lighter plug. Maybe 2 amps, but that's enough if you're traveling from one place to another. If you just need to put your batteries into storage charge, or maybe if you're just charging like 2 or 3 batteries at the same time, parallel charging them, but at a lower rate. I've been able to get up to 2 amps max before the voltage sag too low for the balance charger. But yeah, 2 amps for 2 or 3 batteries. That's it's gonna take a little bit more time, but from getting from one place to to another, that's good enough. Or even if you just need to charge one battery, so that when you get to the next place, you're sure to have at least one pack to fly. Then that's pretty awesome for me. Now, if you're also into tiny hoops, then this is perfect because you can charge 6 batteries at the same time, or maybe more, and it's not gonna take 2 amps. Really, so maybe 1.2 amps, 1.5 amps max, or 1.8 amps. So 2 amps is well beyond what you need for tiny hoop charging. So even if you're on the go, or flying your tiny hoop into some parking lot, you can just charge and fly all day. Right? So I hope you found this video useful. Please click on the like and subscribe button. Maybe just click the bell button as well. So anyway, that has been it for today. In the meantime, keep building and keep flying.